Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to our second video for Legend of Keepers, this roguelike defend the dungeon kind of game with inspiration from tons of different things. I apologize that we're starting the second dungeon run right away. I had a bit of a recording issue when I did the initial setup here, so my bad about that, but hopefully we'll be okay. Now, we are fighting some veteran adventurers. This is week 10, and we chose veterans this time. So their stats are pretty good. They're going to do a lot of damage. Now, we're going to be facing a barbarian who enrages everyone on his team at the start of combat, a thug who's going to auto-apply poison to the person with the highest hit points, and a scholar who, first of all, ignores the first attack suffered. Now, I believe this is for the entire dungeon, not just for the first fight. And as a skill, deals 18 ice damage to the monster with the lowest ice resistance start of each fight, which is kind of sucky. Now, you have minus 40, which makes sense. Minus 20 over here would otherwise be the lowest. You're going to hit the front, you're going to hit the front, you're going to hit the front. Okay, everyone targets the front. So, other than the fact that someone's going to get auto-booped with ice damage, all the damage is going to go to the front. I think Ilra's who we want in the front here. With 100 hit points, fairly good resistance. Again, I think everything we're going to face. This person does do fire damage, so actually Ilra could take a lot from that. But I don't really see another choice. We're going to put in Harith and Mandible here so that Udabus doesn't get hit by a ton of ice damage right at the start of the fight, and we're gonna hope that's enough. Got a trap here. I am going to do a circular saw for big area effect damage and maybe some bleeds. We'll have a spell round, and then another trap, and I am going for damage on this one rather than morale, so we're gonna take poison dart and try to hopefully finish off someone. Another group of monsters here. I definitely want Sphenoid, the skeleton soldier, in the front. That's a for sure. And then otherwise, yeah, I guess we have to include a goblin, and one of them is going to get hit by the ice damage. So it doesn't really matter. And then I think I'll just use 2 goblins here. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And then ourselves in the end. Okay, let's see what we can do. So they're going to come in. They're going to enrage everyone. And she's hitting someone, yep, the lowest resistance. The enrage has gone off, and oh my god! We only have 11 hit points left. We're going to take 35 points of poison damage when it's our turn. So Ilra's not going to get a single action. I may have made a slight mistake going against a veteran group of adventurers instead of vanilla adventurers. Well, let's see how it goes. I mean, we're not going to die on this run, but I suspect that we ourselves, the master of the dungeon... Oh my god! Oh, that's so bad. Okay, at least if we do this, it'll pop her thing of not taking damage once. That's good. And now we're dead. I mean, now he's dead. Yeah, our master's probably going to take a lot of damage, and we heal that very slowly week to week. Okay, I'm very happy about doing the trap AoE damage here and applying some more bleeds. That's good. Now, we're going to get to cast a spell here. We're not going for morale damage on this run. We can range the next group of monsters, or I think the thing to do, actually, I will Burning Whip the guy in the front. I mean, he's fairly sturdy, but I think we do need to reduce their numbers, and here he's going to be taking some damage from this poison trap as well. Excellent. In fact, I think he's got enough damage over time on him that he's going to die before he takes an action. Now, she's still going to get to do a frost thing. He's still going to get to enrage everyone. But yeah, he's only got 8 hit points, so he's definitely already dead. So there's no reason poison daggering him. I'll do the goblin trick in the back. 35 damage isn't that impressive. Although, her in the back, yeah, she's got minus 45% armor. So she's going to take more than 35. 51. That is, in fact, more than 35. And we'll do the same thing again. All right. Ow. Okay. That is a lot of poison. I mean, we are going to... Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, the monstrosity! Oh, that's not right. Oof. I do like the damage of the poison dagger because of the bleed over time, or the poison over time, but I think the thing to do is actually to just strike in the back, which isn't going to finish her off, unfortunately, but it's darned close. Darn close. All right, first time our master is going to be fighting here. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. We could challenge and lower the morale of the first person in the front, but we're not doing morale type damage. We can enslavement. This, I think we're going to do, because it's area. It's going to hit everyone. Now, Whiplash does a lot more and can heal us if the person is bleeding. Enslavement actually creates bleeds. Nice thing about Enslavement as well is it will kill the Scholar in the back here. which we want to do. So it's going to kill her. It's going to apply bleed on this guy, which will open us up to do a bunch of damage plus heal a little bit back. So we're at 960 or 634. So if we do this, oh, it may have not registered because it was the last thing. I'm not sure, but theoretically we should have healed there. All right, we got some more hero blood. We got some gold. We can get ourselves 1 or 2 different monsters or some extra gold. I think we do need some extra monsters. We've got Dawn the Boreman and Dothra the Earth Elemental. With nature damage, applying tiredness and things. I don't know, we'll go with this guy. Seems cool. Let's do that. All right, there's our motivation updates. That's all good and fine. So yeah, Furbog here is back in the game. We'll do that. I think Harith probably needs a bit of a break. The others we can probably leave in there for now. That's going to be okay. So we can do Trainer, spend gold to train my monsters. Course, an opportunity to send one of your employees to an intensive training course. I think with this one, I think the monster will be away for a couple weeks and won't be available, but I think we'll gain 2 levels, or we can have the random event. Tell you what, let's do the course. Oh, it's this specific one, Vitali. Received a letter from Monster Training Center offering to train one of your employees for a large amount of gold. Training would take 8 weeks. So Vitali's going to be gone for 8 weeks, but they will get 2 levels. Also expensive, but I think it might be worthwhile. I was going to say we probably can't engineer or course, in fact, so we'll just get a tease about the things we could have gotten. But we don't have enough money for either one. Plunder sounds good. Okay, so these are the people volunteering, I guess, to go on the plundering. We go to the Mushroom Circle, which gives +3 morale, which would cap out all these. Or we could go to the Pilgrimage Site for gold and a chance to find an artifact. Okay. Or finally, gold and morale and find a monster. But these guys, I guess they're going to be out drinking for a long time at this reputable tavern, because there's a 100% chance that all 3 volunteers will be gone for 2 weeks. Whereas here, 75% chance of 1 volunteer injury, 75% for vulnerability 2 for all monsters. Ooh. Ooh. I got some monsters to spare. I'm going to send them to the tavern. They deserve a pint. And we did get a new monster. Plunder and business trip. So plunder is what we just did. Let's do business trip to show it off. Choose an employee to protect the sales department during a business trip. So I assume this employee is going to be unavailable. Oh, wow. For, okay, 14 weeks, 8 weeks, 5 weeks. This is least gold, gives morale, which doesn't matter. This gives 68 gold and an artifact. Miraculous pill, burnout duration of monsters reduced by 2 weeks. Or send this guy away for 8 weeks, get tons of money and some tears. I'll do this one, I guess, although now I'm a little concerned about our monster count, which we're going to have to deal with right away. No, we're okay. Let's do this. We'll try to... we're not going to have any real ability to tune what we're doing here. But we're all set up for kind of damage, and this rests as many people as possible. It's regular adventurers. It's not veterans, so it shouldn't be as bad as last time. All right. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Not much planning to do. You've got a passive over here. What is it? Applies elemental weakness when attacking. That's kind of annoying, but not a big deal. It drops in traps. No, it's okay. We'll put Furbog, Ilra, Undabos. Actually, maybe what I'll do any of these attack the back? Yeah. So back with physical. Yeah. So we want Ilra in the back. More hit points and 0% armor instead of negative armor. Okay, I like that. Traps, we're going to assume that they'll probably be all alive or mostly alive at this point, so we'll do a circular saw. We'd love to level that up. Spell Rube, and then we'll do some targeted damage with the Poison Dart. We do need more traps so we can get some more options and variety. You and you, like that. And then ourselves as the final boss of the dungeon. Loving it. Okay, this, again, these are just adventurers, not veterans. They should be a lot squishier. I mean, they've debuffed me and buffed themselves, which is a little terrifying, but I think we're okay. Oh my god. So many AoE. Are we... Thank you for letting me attack. 78 fire damage in the back. You've got negative fire resistance? 105! Alright, well, good thing you did that before you died. They're all alive. I could AoE, so this will hit 3 people, so it'll do a total of 45 damage. This will do 50 damage to a single person. The wizard in the back... I mean, killing you is nice in terms of minimizing incoming damage. On the other hand, you're going to take damage from the trap in the next room. Slowed for 3 rounds. I don't think the slow is going to matter much. Okay, I'm going to do this. Because I think actually the trap might kill you now. And that might work out for the best. And then here, yeah, we'll just Cleaver in the front. It's not going to do much because of all his resistances, but it'll be something. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, that's fine. Broke my armor, which is unfortunate, but we're okay. I guess I'll Freeze and Breath now, because I don't really need to hit the guy in the back. Because, yeah, they should die from the trap. So we may as well apply a little damage to some other people. If our Yeti here had the ability to just attack the person in the front, it probably would have done that. And, well, I guess we are going to potentially finish you off now. Okay. Yeah, he melts into snow. Awesome. All right, here's our trap. So we're only going to hit 2, which is really, I think, indicative maybe of our success in the first fight. And then we're going to do a spell here, which I think will be the Fire Whip, Burning Whip. Get the guy in the front for a bunch. Apply a little bit more burn. He'll take damage from this trap as well and get some poison. You might almost be bleeding out from just that. I'm not sure. We're going to take a look at your numbers in just a second. You have 27 hit point, burn for 15, bleed for another 5, poison for... Yeah, I think he's already dead. It'll depend on his resistances. I mean, I could just finish him off with this to be sure, but I think we'll start applying damage to... what is this? Oh, the Scout. There we go. Poison arrow in the back. Lovely. Hopefully he dies this round, like, before he gets to act. Oh, well, I guess we'll have time. I guess we're just going to do Impalement, because Spear Strike just hits the guy in the front. Impalement does a little less, but hits both. So there we go. Now we know he's dead regardless, and we can use a Poison Dagger over here, which should do a little bit more damage overall. None of these guys drop in the second fight. Lovely. Ooh, Oil Cauldron. So this is a new trap. 10 fire damage and applies 4 turns worth of fire resistance. It's AoE as well, which is nice. We got another monster, Shrahala, the Naga, who does air damage and morale, and it can jump to people if their morale is above 50%, or if they're the last one, or just more gold. Ooh, this is tough. We already have an AoE trap, right? The Saw Blades. I don't know if we need a second one. I like the idea of if we have two trap rooms, the second one I tend to like the targeted one more. I'm gonna grab the Naga. Be someone else to cycle in and out as people need breaks, and definitely some people do. Here, we can take a look at that now. So yeah, like Ilra, you need a chill. You guys can come here, and I guess you could rest you as well. So you're okay. Maybe we'll rest you, and you, and then move one of you. Here, you don't have any AoEs, so we'll put you in the second group. So AoEs in the first group to soften everyone up in a fairly efficient way, even if it doesn't focus fire anyone, and then more targeted damage in the second one. I like that. Can I reorder them? No, maybe they were, I was gonna say alphabetical, but that's not it. Okay. Doctor. Stick out your tongue and say, ah. Is it gonna heal me? Oh, it did! A whole bunch. Occupational Health Office. See, I told you, it's like this corporate middle management kind of vibe to dungeon keeping. Occupational Health Office has been called in to do some tests following a recent assessment. Doctor provides you some basic medical care. 90 life healed. Excellent, because this is your big timer for how long you can play the game. We've got a black market. We do have a fair amount of cash. Sell monsters and garrisons that are no longer... Oh! We sell monsters. No, I don't think we need that right now. Let's do an event. German trainer. By chance, you meet a tamer traveling through the region and looking for some work. This traveler offers to train one of your employees at half price, +1 level. So Incus, the skeleton archer, for 87 gold, is going to go up to level 2. I don't mind if I do. Right, there's the intensive course. Maybe. Or the training. Let's just do trainer, so we get it right away. We could actually bring Incus up to a level 3. Is that better? Well, it gives him a passive where he applies an extra stack of poison. I think that's important enough. We're going to grab it. Also increases his speed, which is nice. So go first. Okay. It's like I'm playing Pokemon now. They didn't list that as one of their games of interest, but it's probably my fault for playing so much of it. But the idea of like, oh, we got to make sure we got the speed, so we go first. You know what? Let's do the veteran dungeon again. We're a little stronger than last time. It's going to be fine. I'm going to leave all 4 of these in here. We could rest Phaenoid, but he's really good. And the extra option might tweak things. So again, okay, you have area. You also have an area with the demoralize, but AoE, single target. Oh, okay, hold on. I need to put Incus in the front group, and then, yeah, you can move back, which is fine. We may not use you quite yet, either. We'll see. Preparation phase. All right, so who we got? We have got Lenfortin, a sorceress. Replace one of her penalties with bonus, broken armor, air damage in the front. Applies, yeah, the big stack of poison to the one person, and then some more nature damage and poison. And you hit the back with nature damage, and you do heal one person. You're also immune to the master spells. Oh, that's really annoying. I know we were sort of building up to an AoE kind of thing, but I'm partially wondering if, like, focus firing the person in the back might be good. We are starting with a trap first this dungeon, which is a little bit different. Actually, this, if we had a different pool of monsters, this might be a good one to do morale-based stuff instead, but we're not really set up for it. So we'll start with the circular saw. Then we've got our monsters who, you've got the highest health, and you are the only one with positive armor, so you're going to be in the front, maybe. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And then another trap, which we will just do targeted damage with. And then a spell, and then another set of monsters. We're going to put Sphenoid in, Vitali. We have a lot more health than the Goblin. Yeah, alright, we'll do that. That should be okay. And then it's us. Lovely. This game is very, just one more dungeon-y. Because you unlock new toys, and it's like, well, I gotta try them right away. And then you do the dungeon, and you get more toys, and you're like, well, I can't stop now. Wow! Okay, this thug, he's level 3, that's not helping, but wow. Alright. Drop some toxic volleys here. And some more. It's actually quite nice to stack the poison, because of the way it works. It's actually really nice. And yeah, you are going to heal one person, but still the damage is okay. And actually, the poison is going to linger or... Oh! You turned the poison into a buff. Oh, no! Of course! I mean, that makes sense. It's sort of what you were saying, but... Geez, is it every turn? Start of your turn. So wait. Oh, no. Okay, you didn't act yet, which is good. So you're going to continue with the poison stacks for a little bit. You're going to get hit by this poison stack as well. So you're really good at just purging this poison off. Ah, man. Okay, but we can... I think we'll just burning with you. Yeah. Poison brought you low enough that we can do that. Everyone's still fairly damaged. Yeah, there's huge stacks of poison. Alright, who's... Oh, that's Vitali here, the ghost. So we could scare, demoralize everyone. Spectral wave, hits the person in the back. Spectral explosion. Sacrifice the self to attack. Now, let's just spectral wave. We actually might be able to finish this person off. Indeed, we can. Shrill Shout. Oh, no, we want Frigid Glance, because it doubles the damage for the last hero. Okay. And Spear Strike, good damage, and some bleed. You're already dead. Okay. I'm very pleased with how that went. Okay, we can level ourselves up. We can either level up our enslavement ability, which is our AoE. So the damage goes up a little, but it adds a whole extra stack of bleeding, which is substantially more damage. It's an extra 20 damage, basically, over time. In an AoE, or we could level up our resistances. 5% presumably each, which is a lot of defense. Or we can unlock the Furnace, which is an AoE burn kind of thing, which is really nice. But I think I kind of like the idea of boosting enslavement here. Because if we get a group of 3 adventurers that reach the boss, it's going to be very important to be able to do AoE damage as efficiently as possible. So yeah, we got a lot of heals that have happened. We might rearrange some of these. I don't know. You can stay there. That's going to be all right. Event trainer. I don't have a ton of money. Let's do the event. Recycling. The walk-in fridge is full of bodies. A doctor could resurrect a fresh human and transform it to an employee. Okay, so if we spend 30 blood, we could get a new ice skeleton. I'm going to say yes. Yeah, let's keep doing events. They're cool. It is high time to go through the stockroom. During the cleaning, when you're playing, you find the strange object. Oh, it's a new artifact. Imbued Catalyst Elementals, which is a type of critter, have a 20% chance to apply one additional effect stack. All right, well, we'll take it because we may as well. It might affect things. Ooh, I don't think I've ever seen Sanctuary. A ceremony as gloomy as it should, just to make the adventurer's life worse. The officiant is waiting for your instructions and your offerings to start the ritual. Which curse are you going to make suffer to humans during the upcoming months? So, we can spend some combination of blood and or tears. We have enough for all of these, which is nice, because sometimes they'd be grayed out. Does that mean they start with a bleed, or a poison, or a thing? Let's give them the poison. We actually have quite a lot of poison stacking. We have a lot of bleed stacking, too. We'll take an event instead of a business trip. Broken Trap. Rallying Horn. Yeah, you can just tinker with it. We don't need it right now. That's okay. All right, we're going to do one more of these, and it's going to be veterans for sure. Let's rest you and you. I think we're still mostly going to focus on damage. Actually, tell you what, we'll rest Sphenoid. We have tons of people available right now, so that's going to be okay. We still want mostly area of effect, I would say, in room 1. So you're not a good candidate for that. Neither are you, actually. And then demoralize. Well, you know, I say that, but maybe we don't have that much just good AoE. This I really like. Actually, I'm wondering if I throw Mandible back in after all. Yeah, I like it. We get a Furball just to tank a little bit in the front, because he is really tough. Lots of hit points, decent resistance, is very vulnerable to fire. Okay, let's, something like this, sure. And yeah, Heroes Poison, yeah. Oh, it said month, but it's actually year, 51 weeks left. Early access, remember that. I don't know which one they want. Feels like 50, like a full year worth of that is maybe a bit much. But I'll take it. Alright, so monster fight first. Just double checking here. Yeah, I'll just do Furbog and then a couple of skeletons. That's going to be okay. What can you do? Passive damage dealt to monsters affected by enraged increase. Okay, well, if I'm enraged, I guess it'll do more damage, but we're not doing that. Can't be affected by demoralize. Well, it's a good thing we're not going that kind of build. And you got that stupid annoying heal. But I guess it's going to have to be that. You guys have a lot of hit points, too, compared to some of the things. But Circular Saw, we're going to keep going with that. Spell, and then single target damage. Oh, you have huge nature resist. If you're not dead, the poison dart's not going to do much. On the other hand, all the rest of these are just morale things, so I guess we'll have that. And then another group of monsters, so this is a little more single targety, which is fine. Dothra's got a lot of hit points, which is nice. And except for air damage, it's pretty tanky. I like the flexibility of the goblins here. Although, again, nature damage in the front is going to suck. But the rest are kind of bad, and we can still hit the person in the back. Okay, I like it. And then ourselves. Rawr! What's our artifacts? Oh yeah, elementals are better. Monsters have a 20% chance to start each fight with a random bonus, which is nice. Oh, our positions got scrambled. I didn't realize that would be a thing. Yep. Even though the guy in the front doesn't take much from it. I think he takes all the damage from the poison. Just the actual upfront nature damage is greatly reduced. I'm not sure, though, but I think these still do the same. They do start with a lot of poison ticks. Because, yeah, it's like 35 per round. We'll cleaver the guy in the front, because at least he's got more damage coming. Now they're going to kill me. I mean, I'm assuming. Oh yeah, it looks like it does get resisted. Okay. And then you healed him, which is annoying. But I guess we have to deal with it. Okay, yeah, we're definitely in a good position to finish off the two people in the back. I wonder if we get other spells later on. Because, yeah, Enrage, Intimidate. No, I'll just Burning Whip the guy in the front. Which actually is going to do huge damage to him. Holy cow. He's not going to take much from this Poison Dart, unfortunately. But it might finish him off. Oh, actually, he died first. from the damage over time. And you're being killed there. And actually, I'm betting you die to your poisons whenever your turn comes up. But we can just accelerate that. Oh, excellent dungeon against the against this veteran group. Okay, well, we get to choose from a bunch of upgrades. I'm just wondering if we just keep stacking. I don't know. The Whiplash is pretty dependable. A lot of times by the time they get to us, there's not a full group of them. I think just doing single target damage is probably more important as ourselves. I think. There we go. And a few more changes. These are all ready to go. A bunch of people are ready to rest. So we can just pull a bunch out, shuffle them around. You're all fine. And grab you, put you in one of these. It's going to be okay. Tell you what, maybe... well, you don't AoE. I mean, you're good defense, but something like that. All right, no, that's actually really excellent. Now, I know that, like, we've seen the first two tiers of heroes, right? The adventurers and the veterans. I know there's at least a third tier that I saw in my little practice game. I don't know how far this goes or how this changes. We still haven't leveled up our main character at all, and we're still level 0, like 0 XP. Actually don't know how to get experience for this character. I know there's a bunch of things. It hasn't come up yet, but I know that some of these... that pop up do boost yourself. Maybe we did see one, I don't remember. But we can train ourselves up, get some extra stats and things, which is nice. Including, I did get the ability to increase the amount we regenerate every week, which seems like a really valuable one. We're actually almost back to full health here. That's how little damage we've been taking in the fights, which is good, but they're only going to get worse and worse and more dangerous. We have so many people, we can probably send someone on a long course. There you go. In Undabus, the skeleton mages. He's going to be gone for 8 weeks, which is fine, because we have so many people. Like, we may as well. Let's take some more events. We're not going to do another dungeon. A promising monster. Murzurk, the Orc Sorcerer. Oh, 500? Jeez! I'm sorry, I can't take you. That does break my heart a little bit. You had a little star above your name. I wonder if that was just a display thing in that screen, or... I mean, that guy was really valuable. I'm wondering if he was a special tier of elite monster of some kind. What's the seminar? Monstrous Resources Manager feels that your employees are at the end of their rope. As such, she is suggesting different activities to stimulate them. So, I mean, we can improve their morale. What is this? I'm not going to get a tooltip for it. Something with armor? 52 weeks. So, instant that, or that's the Enrage. Oh, there it is. Enhanced armor. Oh, wow. Armor enhanced increased by 40. Ooh. Okay, yeah, those are really good. Oh! Food poisoning. What? Oh, I can't heal. 8 weeks are gone. That's too bad. But there you go.
Stronger heroes are coming from far away
This is the tutorial lady.
In order to better
She's
combat
hilarious.
this threat, we have increased the size of our dungeons.
Excellent. But, yeah, so now there's a champion tier of bad guys. Well, bad guys. Good guys, I guess. Oh, and actually no adventurers this time. I think I did see in my practice game, I had one. It was adventurers, veterans, champion to choose from. So you got the whole list of options. We are going to end it here. I think this Legend of the Keeper is a great game. I love the art. The sort of hand-drawn pixel art gives me a really fun sort of retro vibe. I'm trying to think of a game that it's specifically reminding me of, and I got nothing there. But really enjoyable. It is available on Steam. There's a link in the doobly-doo. It is, by the time this video goes live, assuming my timing is correct, it will be in early access. There's also been a demo available on Steam for ages. I think it was Legend of Keeper's Prologue, if you want to give it a bit of a try as well. That would be a good one to check out. But I don't know. I think it's spiffy, and I think this game has monstrous, no pun intended, potential. Looking forward to playing some more. Folks, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.